Let's get that going. That is called Pain and Suffering. The Bozia. Oh, that's the Bozia Paladin weapon? I don't like the hilt at all. The hilt looks terrible to me, but the blade is gorgeous.
Caliente.
Ah,
Hi, nerds.
shit. Is that the big booty bestie? Hello, bestie. Thank you for the resub. You get the first vote, by the way. Look at our theme this month. I require a clarification for one Bredicus. Let me clean my eyeballs first of all. But hola, Rudy, it's good to see you. I hope you're. Have you achieved box yet? Hopefully you're well as can be and all that. First vote. Oh my God, how far women have come. Enjoy it while you can. Apparently, it's just a lightsaber, obviously. Yeah. So the boys are Brady and Max. Versus here's my question: is it UK cuisine or is it English cuisine? What's the? Please teach me. Is English cuisine that too far? Good question. I'm hitting peak box. I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing pretty good. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so I ate badly. I'm over full. My surgery date has been set though, so that's pretty good news, Rudy, since last we spoke. My hernia is going to get repaired, so I should still do 2 streams that day. But we'll see when I wake the fuck up. So that's what we're waiting on. So wait, if I vote for the boys, do they get to... Yeah, they've already chosen. Brady wants conchas, and Max wants chile con carne. Don't overdo it. I mean, it's just streaming. It's not strenuous. The operation is at my core, so as long as it doesn't strain my core, I'll be okay. So sitting on my ass, which I'm gonna be doing anyway, I'll be all right. You vote for the boys? All right, 2 votes for the boys, and thank you very much, Bessie. I appreciate that. YouTube sensation Psyche, by the way. I was very much impressed with it. I was just watching. I was like, okay, let's fucking go. That was some good shit. Shut up? No, stop it. Thank you to the mods for shouting out my bestie Psyche. Go follow Psyche. She streams. Well, she streams whenever she fucking feels like it, apparently, these days. Which is going to be tomorrow and Thursday. Normally streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sometimes on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm doing some Oblivion today. I'm very confused. Here's the thing. Am I showing my age? Have I been too trained now by MMOs? I see you go up to get quests, especially in Oblivion, and I'm like, how does she know they have a quest? Well, there's no exclamation mark over their head. How am I meant to know that there's a quest there if there's no exclamation mark over somebody's fucking head? So I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Let's see, no, keep it at UK cuisine. Gotta get one more bit of colonization in. That's a good question. What the fuck is happening? Look, listen, it's a question. But yeah, it does amuse me greatly that Brady and Max have chosen the most not UK cuisine options in Mexican sweetbread and chile con carne. Dig it. I'm going to ask you when your surgery date is. It's on the 20th. It's on the 20th of May. I didn't mention it at all. I haven't told you. I did want to bring it up because, frankly, Bestie, you've had enough to deal with this week, the past week, the week before that, the week before that week, and then the week before that week, and then like the month before that week, and then like the year before that month. So I was like, well, I'll get on the 19th. I'll be like, hey, bitch, I'm going for surgery tomorrow. See you. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I think first of all, Bestie, we need to get you to. Do you want to do 11 or do you want to do your Wondrous Tales? What are we doing? On the menu for today, Wondrous Tales. We're gonna do some M8 as well, at least once, and then I don't know what else. Logging in now, 1 sec. Okay. But yeah, we'll just do the usual. I don't have a Wondrous Tales. Man, goddamn little cat girl. Listen, I'm just asking for it at this point, considering I know what she's going to do to me. And I'm going to go in there. I'm going to ask anyway. Can I have a book, please? Yes. Okay. Can I have 2 lines? Ha! As is the usual case. I need M8 and Wonder Sales, if you don't mind. Absolutely. I am in no rush. Need to unsync a 50-60 dungeon, and then I can get you nice. I find Wanderer's Palace normal mode, which is a level 50 dungeon. Look, it's Meaty McTanker, the summoner. I do love me a Meaty McTanker. It's about 3 minutes, Krister, is what I tend to do to crank out at level 50. Don't ask me questions, child. Just give me a new book. That I may suffer. What do we have? Let's see. This week we have CC. Hate that for me. Deep. Oh, Treasure Dungeon. Nice. If only we could get portals. Zeromus. No. Abyssal Fracture. Oh, God. We have Castor Marinara Sauce. Biako. Zervin. That's pretty decent, right? That's an easy 4. M1 or M2. That's not happening. A Coil. Easy. Anabasos. Remember that one time we did Anabasos and Iggy queued us up for the Savage iteration instead of the normal version? And Franco and I tried it anyway? I remember that. Red Alert was sometime this morning, around 9 to 10 a.m. East. Around 9 to 10 a.m. my time. So, probably won't get another Red Alert for another couple of hours. We got farther than I thought. No, honestly, if I hadn't eaten shit like I did, Franco, we probably would have gone even further. But Franco, if you need leveling on rating weight or whatever, I'm gonna drag Sagi through it. Dude, we're gonna do Wonder Sale stuff first, but we can do it in any order. I know the EP is upon you, so. How bad does this new book get? Let's find out. You have Thornton and Hades. Love that. Hola, Brady. Brady, I love your Moonlight Greatsword from Bloodborne. It's very pretty. Also, I had a question for Psyche and Max, and I need to ask you the question as well. Star Wars? Star Wars. I put up the new toppings thing for the month, and I don't know if it's is it UK cuisine or English cuisine. I've been playing with British friends since about 2003, and I couldn't tell you the distinction. I'm dosing my fish tank for parasites, and my water is very mad. I can imagine so. UK, I purposely put Scottish stuff in this. Okay, good, done. Good to know. Also, I need clarification, Brady, because last night we were just getting up for repo, and out of nowhere, I called Asm joined the channel, and I was like, speaking of banoffee pie, what's a banoffee pie? What did I call Asm? I didn't change it up to shortbread because, you know, I think I'm funny. Hola, Wolfie. Banana toffee pie. Gotcha. So Franco was close. I think Franco said it was banana coffee. So banana toffee. Ooh. Delicious. A real shit book this week. Rip. Mars bar. Mars bars are pretty legit. Like I'll eat me a Mars bar. Sophia, easy. Ravana, easy. Seiryu, easy. Warrior of Light. I'm sorry, I have to wash my hair. And Zeromas, yeah, definitely washing both my eyebrows. Banoffee pie is a British dessert pie made from bananas, whipped cream, and a thick caramel sauce. How do you know that name, Sander? I thought I'd hidden all tracks of thick caramel sauce. Snickers is better. I agree. I do like me a good. Ooh, look, Wolfie, you give me a bag of those mini Snicker bars, and oh. Let's see. You need Ramu, Levy. What the fuck is this ARR book you have, bestie? Okay, we can do all of Psyche's book. Absolutely right. It's because you're not level 100, bestie. That's what it is. Once you finish I believe the current expansion's story, it then gives you the go fuck yourself book. So for now, you get the easy mode. Enjoy while you still can. It's the peanuts. That's fair. But I think for me, it's the peanuts to make it better for me. But I do like me. I'm not a huge fan of caramel. Not he's trying, but you're absolutely right. It's like you got that new book. She does. It's okay. She can barely read. She's a streamer. What do you want? You can't expect her to actually read. Ray said she wanted in. Max got a new book. I don't know who else. Winter Sales is all pictures anyway. It is. It is just a big coloring book. Okay, so normally I make fun of, oh no, we gotta go to Heaven's Ward for this. No, bitch, we're going back to Realm Reborn. You know what? This is actually perfect. Almost done. No worries. We have Ultimate Weapon to crank out. Because that bitch Chloe can't read. It's true. I mean, she doesn't need to read. When she sups on the tears of all of Eorzea, why would she bother reading? She doesn't need that. She can just sit there and do as she likes. You can join in a bit. Sure, let me know when you're ready, Sander. If UK Food wins, I hope you get beans on toast. We'll see, Brady. I just didn't know how to go about it, Brady. So this is my compromise for multiple themes. I didn't want to pit you against Max. What are you cranking? You know what, Jade? That is a question for the ages, honestly. We're gonna do some Wondrous Tales and then some crafting, I believe. I've seen Containment Bay Zit 9. I don't know what that means. I think that's Zervin. That might be Zervin. How's it going, the Jade? Yeah, that's Zervin's dumbass. Have you ever done this like this way, Bestie? Because Zervin's hilarious. Thoradin, Sephiroth, Lakshmi, Innocence, Zodiac. That's a pretty good book, actually. So far, all things looking optimal. What do you mean? You don't like this color scheme, Wolfie? This looks fucking rad. That's neon yellow on metals like that. Granted, it's looking very like you're about to go play some tennis right here, but the rest of it looks pretty fucking rad. Don't listen to anybody else, Max. This looks fantastic. You're just curious about it. No, it's neon yellow. You don't know what you've done, Bessie. Like in life or like right now? I have questions. Yes. Don't worry about it. Listen, look, bitch. I'll just cue us up to all the things. It'll be fine. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her right there in all her purple goodness. I got new purple dyes, by the way, if you need purple dyes. I will be your dye supplier, Saki. You tell me what color you want and I will get it for you. If Saki isn't confused, is she really is Saki anymore? I mean, that's valid. She do be wandering around and a little bit like, huh? But who isn't, honestly? Yeah, so there's like a new violet purple. That's like the purple that you're wearing right there over your front butt. That's pretty good. But there's other iterations as well. I know I've told you like 3 times, but I feel like I've told you a couple more times. You should peruse the new dyes. All right. I think this is us for now. Sandra said they can join us in a bit. So let's go see. Let me scroll up again to see. Let's go. Ramu EX. Let's fuck him up. Old man, we're coming for you. The striking tree. Nope, don't want that. No, we're doing that unrestricted. Brady, do you need the book on Ariel or are you good? Let's see. Diamond, Zodiac, Eden's Promise, M34 for once. Fuck that. I gave up on sales ages ago. Noted. Alright, so I can go. If someone doesn't one-shot this, I'm gonna be very disappointed, honestly. Who has the ability to one-shot? I don't. I'm a black mage. I gotta wind up. Max, fuck him up. I believe in you, Max. What the fuck was that opener? I don't know where Skaith is. There it is. Got it. Who hit Ramu for like 5% of his HP? Speak up for yourselves. No, we don't have any machinists. We don't have a machinist or Pictomancer, which would have absolutely destroyed them. I managed to get 2 lines 2 weeks in a row. Very nice. And a Framers Kit. I'm jealous. That's what I want. That's the reason why I do this anymore. I just want the Framers Kit. I think I need 3 of them. So I need 6. I need like 5 silver certs. Max just poked him with the stick. Forgot his spear. It's true. Hey, there goes Finny. We'll grab Finny as well. I don't even want to come along for this bit, but here we are. Let's see. What else? I'm sorry. Let me scrolling up because I need to get this. I scrolled far too far up. Give me a second. Let's see. Leviathan. I'm sorry. I don't mean to giggle as much as I am at this, but let me scream. There we go. Now I can reference it. And then we'll get to Heaven's Ward here. Leviathan, Garuda, and turn 2. Let's go. No turn 3. That's sad times. Leviathan. Who's gonna get knocked off the boat? Gonna fucking find out real soon. Finding unlocked E9 if someone needs promise. Very nice. You can kill Ifrit and Garuda in little 3 seconds. Yeah, Machinist and Pictomancer because it's just the way it works now. It's actually hilarious. Thank you, whoever did that. Bless your heart. Oh, we now have 2 Machinists. Yeah. Me, knock out the boat. I'm sorry, Bessie. We don't, no. If you have a Machinist or a Pictomancer, you can, or think Dancer too, right? You can one-shot these entities. Let's see. So that's Leviathan. We need Ruda. And then, alright, Ultima's Bane. I like how you just ended what you needed, Bessie, with other stuff. What's going on, Varsity? Buenos dias. ¿Qué onda? Welcome on in. Somebody please end her. 5 seconds. Well, she hasn't finished Dawn Trail, so she's got the leveling up book. So you get basically it's entirety of ARR. You might get some Heaven's Word nonsense in there. Alright, so Halinai, Ultima's Bane. Where's Ultima's Bane at? Oh, it's right above it. Let's go. How's it going, Varsity? Hopefully you had a good, well, hopefully you're having a good morning. Varsity, I need you to know, no, I'm gonna say that because that'll be considered foreshadowing. And I hate, you know what I hate more than backseating? Foreshadowing. When people think they're being cute, they're like, tee-hee. And they're like, oh, ooh. And I'm like, no, please, shut up. But I'm looking forward to your Claire Obscure stream for me to lurk in because I don't want to get spoiled. But I'll be just supporting the homies. That's what you do. What if it's actually Ultima's bear? Bear? Where? Alright. ¿Qué más? Alright, so that's that. I believe next is turn 2. Did someone say E33? Soon, Wolfie. Soon. Oh, no, not this one. Okay, well, good luck on this one, friends. Oh, no, this is the one we run down the little platforms, right? This is the one we run. Oh, gotcha. There's so much I want to say once you've done. Here's what I'll say. Last night, I was flipping through the channels because I want to make sure that Twitch gives my friends and the broadcasters that I enjoy the support that they deserve. And I switched over to Jill's channel, and she had credits rolling, and she was just sobbing uncontrollably. I don't think I've ever seen Jill cry, and she was just tears everywhere, right all over her face, and it was I'm like, okay, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to be crying in the club. It's a booty out day. It's always booty out day for us, Oro. We're always cheeks out. I also have Alexander Fist of the Sun, whichever one that is. I have no idea. Which one requires us to fist the sun? So you don't cry? I cry on the inside. I'm just fucking lost. I'm just gonna click out. Yeah, you know I got time for this bullshit. Yeah, but no, this is my black magic glam. We're always cheeks out as much as possible. I was going for like a primal caster look, and I ended up as a 1980s yoga instructor. All I need are the knee-high fluffy socks. Chloe's teasing me with 2 potential lines. Ooh, okay. So that's turn 2. All right, now back to the trials. Are we talking dirty? Very vaguely, because I don't want any spoilers, Varsity. But yeah, I just watched Jill going through the credits, and absolutely, she got destroyed by the game. Something about the best game she's ever played, which is saying something, because Jill's a fucking gamer. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to playing it. It should be on Monday or Tuesday. You can hop in now? Alright, let's go standard. Okay, I think that's it, Bestie, right, for ARR stuff. At this point, you just need Heaven's Word things. Let's start off with some manly grunting. Who doesn't like starting their day with some listening to the grunts of a man? Hello, Zervin. There he goes. Ah! So I love the game, but it's got me staring into the darkness at night when I should be asleep, just pondering life and existence and the story whilst the music plays in your head. Yeah, that is what I've gotten out of that Varsity. That it's just, yeah. Also checks out. Yeah. Oh no, Ray's dead. Oh no, Sandra's also dead. It's okay. No, I'll go save them. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm also dead. I saw a video of someone's toddler who, when she gets up or carries something, moans and groans because she's mimicking her blue collar. She's out here sounding like the fucking Punisher. Beautiful. I love that for her. Ah, eat my ass, all of you. Or just whoever opened the chest. Let me tell you something. I will turn this fucking bus around if you put stuff into my bags. I'm not gonna turn anything around. I don't know how to drive. You got that old man standing up, grown down to that is incredible, honestly. Alec and Max both taunted me about E33 character design, and I need to play it. That's what I'm hearing, Brady. All right. You know what? Now we're gonna. This is how we turn this bus around. Everybody get on the Bismarck pain train. And so listen, Breezy. Good morning, Breezy. Buenos dias. Got that music. Bestie, also, I need to, in my continued efforts to try to get you to play this game more, because I know you want to play the game. It's just, you know, dealing with stuff. But we could also do maps during the day if you'd like. Let me tell you about the incredible map that we had on Sunday. Sure did have a time with maps that day. I got this. No, not yet. Gotta go over here first. It's a trap psyche. No, look, listen. Also, there's deep dungeons if you still need deep dungeons. There's obviously we'd like to drag you through the raid tier on normal mode and stuff like that. There's definitely at least one portal. It's true. There was. I respect Ray so much. Look at her. Look, she's just like, I'm just. Ray's just over here, hands on hips, like, yep, sure I'm in here. I almost had him. See, Brady, the main dude has Charlie's eyes, and I can't unsee it. You haven't seen his heart yet? Yet. I'm sure you'll get to a point where you can see his heart. You're not chancing falling because I jumped too late when unseen. Valid. Understandable. I'm detecting a huge increase in... Oh gods, brace yourselves. This is a knockback, by the way. When the sky's this yellow, it's a knockback. What people say when you walk in the room. Oof. But yeah, so we're just gonna vibe through the stream today. Get some group stuff done. Probably do some crafting. Any second that I'll be able to hit something. So. Nope. There's a smudge on these glasses that I can't unsee, and I can't seem to find it. Eh. Better? Better. I think. And also, more to the point, Bestie, the new field content's coming out in the 22nd, I believe, of May. What Tuesday in the 20s? The 20th, I think. Somewhere around there. So we can also do that if you're interested in field content. And I'm trying to chill the fuck out and wait to finish the moon phase when I get home so I can participate just once. What level are you guys on? The 27th? Is it the 27th? That sucks. Alright, so I have to be honest with all of you. I know all, like, 5 different people told me, like, all the things that they needed. I've completely forgotten. Like, I'm not retaining anything, so I think there's a Thok-ass stock in there. For sure it was last Tuesday of this month. You need to fist someone's son. Is this a service you offer? You're about to retain this now. What? No, my stupid phone. I was blind swiping my phone to shut the alarm off. I don't know why there's a 1:30 p.m. Oh, I could have took the nap yesterday and then I ignored it. But apparently I was swiping the wrong side of the phone. So Kawi walked over laughing at my dumbass and went, let's see, finishing level 8. Gotcha. We're like one segment from finishing level 8 as well. Meanwhile, the absolute maniacs on Cactor are on phase 11. Yo. Sounds about right. Let's see. Well, we're going down the pain train. ¿Por qué no? Mr. Solo, I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. We don't even get that here in Canada. We just have phone scams trying to get old people to believe that they're being scammed or in trouble and giving them messages. I think one of them is like, hello, we retained, this is like the border service, we've detained your package and we need you to contact us now with your social security number. Yeah, it's basically scams here to try to get old people's money out of them. We don't even get like your car warranty memes out of it. Nailed it. I get text messages telling me I used a toll road and failure to pay may result in fines and jail time. Or, you know, varsity, because you're brown, they'll just deport your ass to El Salvador. Because, you know, that's the go-to now, apparently. You didn't pay the toll. You're off to El Salvador with La Mara Salvatrucha. That's a good question, actually, Brady. Were the texts from Allie to get you to pay up? Because, you know, it can be noted, bestie. The second I win the lottery. All over that. Ow. I'm sorry, Brad and Tina, but you shouldn't misspell the state of California. You know, also valid. The funniest one I get is just from a company that it also your work medical place. I get really random text messages that's like really bad wording already as sender name, but funniest part is that if I would ever get a message from there, it would be directly in the app on your phone from your actual work. But what if, Wolfie? What if? You think about that? What if? What if they used your private phone number? To me, my nights. I only ever hear that in Franco's voice now. Alright. Don't threaten me with a good time, Thornton. Oh, there's a Twitter bot sending me DMs saying they're sending me 125 million in Bitcoin. Nice, you're rich. With some other coin, and that I should move on from the relationship and take care of your job. Oh, I mean, Father's Day's coming up, Varsity. I didn't know we'd have to get you a Father's Day card. Good morning, Azam. All right, so we're gonna play my favorite game. Does somebody need Nidhogg? Are there any Nidhoggs in the chat? Yes. Let's go. What color would you like, Azam? Please let me know. Wait, I actually get to cast something here? Interesting. Nami protection, it's okay. Nami is at work. She can't steal the lights today. Maybe later on. What'd he call me? I actually got a call the other day from someone trying to claim our electric bill was 2 months overdue and that we needed to call some other number to pay. Bitch, I have an online account with the power company and our bill is auto-paid. Yep. Now I'm probably struggling to survive a workday without toilets or water. Probably after yesterday. Probably. Also, by the way, these do drop mounts. By the way, if you still need mounts from these fights, they actually still drop mounts. So you should open the box and get loot, desynthesize, all the good things. Okay, Psyche needs to fist somebody's son. So I guess I can look for that. The fist of the father. Okay, so the first one, that's easy enough. Does everybody have this unlocked? Let's find out. No, that's the fist of the father. Wrong person. We gotta fist the right person. The fist of... Don't you hate when you fist the wrong person? There you go. The fist of the son. I'll fist the daddy too. You don't mind? Yeah, you will. Look, Bessie, you got 2 fists. Double up. Make twice the money. The fist claims all it does. That's true. Let's see. The movie was quite good. Oh, the Bucky movie. Again. But soda was... Holy shit, $9 for a soda? What kind of soda did you get? What kind of... What you get, Varsity? Was it something tasty? Was it doctor certified? Oh, certified banger. I soloed this once, and that dude beat my ass the first time because I couldn't. He beat me up. It wasn't fun. Ask Max what he thinks of the Thunderbolts. Max, what do you think of the Thunderbolts? Do you enjoy them? $9 for a soda? That should better come in a water cooler jug. It comes with a lot of ice to water it down. Where did Zervin? Somebody needed Sophia. I remember. I think that was Max. That is a 1.5 liter bottle, so that's a lot of fucking soda. Chloe's an asshole. Bestie, but why? Why are you calling a child an asshole?
The unenlightened come. My revelations are lost.
What's going on, Geometry? You'll do it again? Again! Alright, so what else do we need here? Alright, we're done with Heaven's Ward. On to Stormblood, the Storm of Blood. I'm sorry, you mean again. It's true. You need Sephiroth. We're going back to Heaven's Ward. Psyche, did I send you that Marvel Rivals promo? Asks Beta. Again. We did every single one. Yeah, because everyone's got different fucking books. we did all of them. You know what? It's good to be I forgot the word. ESL. Why do I try? Nice, nailed it. I got one AoE off. I got 2 AoEs off. I bet I can get 3 off. The bad soup? Bad soup. Bad soup. The face he made when he had the bad soup pretty much said everything. The main fiber line now needs to be replaced, so the guy took lunch and is coming back this afternoon. Man, that dude thought he was going to show up and do a quick install, and now he has... That one was you? You said... Okay, fair, I did say mounts. Again. Get all these fucking totems out of my bag. There are mounts, bestie. You should absolutely open them up. And get your mount. Also, bitch, if you need mounts, that's something we can do for you. We can do as a group. I will farm mounts. All day long. How back do we need to go besides Heaven's Ward? Alright, so... Okay, now we're done with Heaven's Ward. On to Stormblood. Somebody needed Lakshmi. I remember that. Is there a mount for that fight? There's a mount. Yes, there's a mount. There's a wait for wait. Who's doing Valley Garmanda? Who's doing Valley Garmanda? You required a snack? Welcome back. I came in thinking it was going to be a quick plug and play. Imagine having... It sounds like he has to do the whole fucking building geometry. Oh, I'm a tank now. Rip.
Open your hearts to me. Darkness holds no soul.
Senna said Valley, and I want wings with it. No, absolutely. I don't think we're doing Valley Garmanda for... We could. I think we got the bodies for it. To do Valley Garmanda for Psyche. I'm not sure people want to do that. But I'm down. I don't mind Valley Garmanda. I could get damage downs all day long. No Shinryu. There was no Tsukiyomi. Was there Tsukiyomi? Who needs Tsukiyomi? Whom's needs Tsukiyomi? We're not doing Valley Garmanda right now, by the way. But at Varsity, we're definitely going to be doing these again because I also want wings on my alts. And so I'm down to go get 99 totems for my alt. Also, Psyche needs to be Endwalker. Endwalker Dawn Trail before she can do Valley Garmanda. So there is that. Last call, Tsukiyomi. I've never learned anything in my life. Same, bitch. Same. All right, Jade Stoa. Who needs a Byakko? Who needs Tiger Daddy? Link says, yeah, no, we'll do them all. I think there's no reason to not do them all. All right, we're doing Hell's Cure. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to make content for my bestie so she can enjoy the content and the homies and the games. How many Barb did we need? I think there's just 3 of us left. You, Iggy, and myself. Definitely you and me. So 2 to 3 more Barbies, and then we'll move on to... What comes after Barbie? Is it, what's his face? And Ariel. And Ray. You'll see Barb and Ruby. Okay. Well, shit, Brady, you said Ruby could go back to Rubicante? Fuck, let's go. Not right. I mean, we can go right now. We have the bodies for it. Alright, let's get Wondrous Tales done first, and then we can go back to doing some Rubicante. Jolbez. And Zeromus should be last, yeah. Did you get a book, Asm? Do you need Suzaku? Need to wash Max's cat? When your partner does not meet the requirements for this duty. Who doesn't have Hell's Cure unlocked? Whomst amongst you? Is it Psyche? Bessie, did you ever do the 4 lords? Like in game, like did you unlock them in game? Not like that one's a given. Okay, we'll double back to that. we'll double back and help Bessie unlock those. You think you've all read that book? Probably. Stormblood optional thing. You start off with Byakko Cat Daddy, and then you do quite possibly a dungeon, and then you do quite possibly the worst solo instance known to humanity. Fucking where you are murdered repeatedly by Tataru. You don't have that one? I can drop for you to do it. No, it's fine. What did we need for... We'll double back to Stormblood afterwards. Red alert on the moon. If you need stuff on the moon, red alert on Behemoth. What did we need for thing? For over here? For Shadowbringers? Do you have the normal version psych? That's a good question. Oh, so he's got to go to Kugane and talk to the minstrel. Never mind. Wait, so you need normal mode Suzaku? It's the first of 4 optional Stormblood. So she got through it. She got to the giant cat daddy and then stopped. I respect that.
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I!
Tenzin, 'tis I. I love you,
gave me the
Suzaku.
strength to rise from the ashes. If it must be thus, then I'm glad. It is you.
Wait, do we have to do the DDR part still? I guess so. Alright, Bessie. Let's see your skills. Will you get 10 stacks for this?
I could
Let's
not
find out.
bear to lose you again.
Bear? But he's a human and you're a phoenix. There are no bears involved. I like the intro music. It's pretty good. I don't think it was 400 points good, but it was... I'm glad I got the scroll. Wow, I can't believe Psyche didn't get 10 stacks. Gonna be honest, the four lords talk too much. Can they be patched to speak wine less? I mean, it is a story of trauma, Varsity. It is. They did all go through a lot. So it's understandable, but I do understand that some people don't like the vociferousness, the veracity of their lines and how they're delivered. All right, Kugane, bestie. Second chance points, nice. I mean, these are second chance points. If you're doing winter sales, you do need these. He's on the other side of the bridge, so port in, look at the bridge, run over the bridge, look for the nerd straight ahead of you by the crystal, I think. But they are very vocal. Sadie in particular just does not shut up. That's just, you know, Sadie things, but still. Got it? All right. Let's go. Not into the same thing again. Yay! What else do you need for your book, Bestie? I'm assuming there's some random dungeons in there. Blah blah blah. bunch of shit we ain't gonna. I mean, you might get one for leveling roulette, so there is that. So you might get a little. But it is half a level, by the way, so it is worthwhile.
Tenzin, 'tis I. Sheathe your sword, I beg of you. You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes.
They didn't even break my shake it off.
It must be thus. Then I'm glad. It is
There we go. Now we just vibe. Also, Bessie, we got to work on your weapon glam there. You're not glowing?
I could not.
I mean, you're
bear to lose
glowing,
you again.
you know, like you normally do, but your weapon lacks shininess. Tenzin, 'tis I, indeed. Bitch, don't make that face at me. Literally, I can make you anything in the game. Outside, I can't make you ultimate weapons, but you know, everything else I can. Gotta upgrade that glam game. I like how everybody has 10 stacks except for Azim, who doesn't give a fuck and is at 1 stack.
Trust in me, my love.
I'm surprised you got one
I promise.
and didn't just run out. You're too busy raging? That's fair.
Hearken to my melody.
Hey. Bye, Mimi. Have a good meeting. She went like this.
It's the whole team one, which means I'm going to listen to a lot of stuff.
I think that's the face of somebody who's not about to have a good time. Nice send everyone. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What else do we need from Shadowbringers? I don't think there was a call for the king. I think, was there an immaculate? You need innocence. Gotcha. Innocence it is. Let's go. Yay. We could probably do Hades. I don't know about Endsinger. We could definitely do Hades though. Why do I hear? I think my phone has the alarm going for Canada. That or somebody's calling me. I don't know.
I see now. This is the passion of my ascension.
Tell me more.
I shall embrace this triumph.
Diamond. Gotcha. And we can do it without Psyche. I'll just kick her the fuck out the group. I still need Sadie as well. Don't tell her I said that though.
Feel my wrath.
We did it. 50 seconds. Is there a mount here? No mount. Rip. Let's see. I need to go to the store anyway to get stuff for banana bread. Wow. Wow. I can't believe Psyche's abandoning us like that. I'm curious. How do you have this unlocked but not fucking... Ma'am? Bestie Psyche. Wow. Oh, you were still... Oh, so you're blaming Poogies for this. Gotcha. Understood. Poogies peggers will not take this lightly. Second made the correct choice. For Lord sucks. You're not wrong. There's no lie there. We can take that hit. What's the worst it gonna do? Kill me? Didn't even get through my shake it off. Big fat tacos indeed. So big. It barely does any damage these days. Unfortunate. Still no mount. Womp womp. I need a... I mean, I'll go DPS for this just because we don't want to see that segment. But marinara sauce would be nice. I think there was a couple of Hades as well, right? I think Finny and Azam both needed Hades. There was a Warrior of Light. Yeah, they patched that out, Max. It sucks. It's terrible how they removed that fight. It sure is. Sure is. Woo. Woo. Like, to take out such a important fight is just unconscionable, honestly. Actually, I do wonder if this red alert's gonna be the one that tips us over for the level 8
Caliente.
or whatever behemoth is
I
on.
can't believe Cinco de Mayo is already over.
Hola, Zabes. Zabes, thank you very much for that resub. And at a tier 3, no less, dude. Thank you for that. You get 5 votes. Our new voting thing is up. Let me know what you desire. And also get you 5 spins here shortly to see what the wheel says for your resub. But thank you very much, dude. Shots. I would say no more reshuffles and got a worse board than what you started with. Brutal. Ooh, that was close. Blue. Here goes Hot Golden Gaius. Is UK cuisine just plain toast with some beans on it? You put some beans on that bad boy. The boys are Brady and Max. Your side hoe? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, alright, who's gonna die? Who's gonna get swiped here and just murdered? I have nothing, so I will be safe in the middle, as I always am. Surely no one would run the arrow right through the fucking middle to kill me. This never happens, not even once. Psyche tried to take me out, I saw that. Wow, I can't believe Psyche and Krister both died. No crafting item though. You would never, not even once. Not even one time. Why you get this whole entrance? I'm confused. I have no idea. I forget the story if I'm being honest. Son of a bitch. I did it on red. Zabes, unto you I offer the most forbidden of offers. Would you like more furbean? Or would you like a spicy bean? More furbean? Is Furbean better Twitch TV? Okay, I think that's just. Anybody else need anything else? Does anybody need my moist waifu nail? Or are we? Oh, wait, Hades. I keep. Listen, me and Lake have both blocked Hades out of our brains for good reason. You do Hades a couple hundred times. That's part of Rosa's fanfic. Ah, son of a bitch. Furbean is still in my channel. Well, there you go. Enjoy another day of Furbean. Hola, Rosa. What, you just got here? Yeah, it's like you were summoned here. What's going on, Wolfie? What can I do for you? You dropped that orb nicely last night in Repo. I didn't drop any orb last night. I did crush one with my face, though. I did, however, just full-on blast one with my face. Which isn't necessarily the same. But look, Repo is a hoot. And also, we should install those two mods. The Morehead Plus. And the 14 head whatever. I don't know their names outside of those Morehead Plus. Nabriales. Please, tanks, do your mechanics. Please don't. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Well, this is where we're at now. Let's go with it. Let's go. Run, bitch. You just have to not hit a tank with that. That's all. I just need to take you up on the offer to play. We're going again tonight. I can't believe Azim wouldn't stack with me, by the way. No, I'm just trying to remember the names. Sir, yes, Max, what can I do for you? On Cinco de Mayo of all days. Can you imagine? But yeah, so I think our list of mods has gotten a little bit longer. But I'll repost. I think most of the ones that have been added after the core there were just optional ones for people that don't necessarily affect the mods required therein. It's still the same one. Scoff. There's a couple of new ones we're gonna add. There's a Morehead Plus, which gives you more customization, and then there's if you type in FFXIV, it's the only mod under 14.
Behold, a sorcerer of El, tremble before my glory.
I have a personal code from Thunderstore.
My dormant brethren, dream now of a dark tomorrow.
That's okay. People, I've got the list, and people can just go download shit as we tell them.
I beseech you.
Active time maneuver. We did it. Still one of the best shots in all of gaming. This right here, just incredible. They just Like that's up there with other shots. Like for me, and not just that shot in particular. It's just the sequence has too many of those. But like up there with Cloud and Aerith. Just other scenes that are just, man, absolute cinema. Before absolute cinema was a thing that we used to describe things with. A mount for Psyche? Nope. All right, bestie. I think you're free there. You can go get your banana stuff. Do you want to do leveling later on when you get back, or what? What the what? I think we ran the thingy of things. I can't believe Yoshi would do this to me. I can do leveling Rollo whenever. Gotcha. All right. I'll probably do M8 because I know we need M8 for the week. Because today's weapon day. We should have done that because we could have actually beat that faster. So I asked if anybody needed Ruby. Do you need Ruby, Krister? You need Ruby. I just saw what you said. All right, we can go up to the Ruby. You're not free yet, bitch. Let's go. Cinderdrift. Answer 3 times. Yeah, I'm also talking about 10 different people. My bad. But yeah, we'll do M8 after this for those that still want M8. And then after that we can do leveling or whenever you get back from the store, bestie. It is... I'm good to go whenever. M8 will be probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Imagine being a streamer and having multiple people talking to you. Wow, gross. Being a streamer, I'm already out. Alright, I'm not going to talk here because my moist waifu is making her appearance. She's so moist. Item 750. It should be an upgrade over your EX4 weapon. Yeah, she's been HD'd. Look at the color of her wings. You can definitely see it there. Oh, she's so moist. Titties? T, is that you? That's so slimy. Mm-hmm. Oh, that grin though. That grin. Stop it, Nail. My wife plays this game. You need to calm down. No fire. Oh, that sucks. Did they just go home? Geometry, calling it a day? No mountain still. Jesus Christ. What does Psyche have to do to get a mount around here? That's unfortunate, Geometry. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully they'll be back tomorrow. Her neck has not been HD'd. You know what? I don't mind. I'm okay with that. Yes. You ask that question every day. Fair. Alright, bestie. We gotta go do M8, which is the current raid tier, so thank you very much. I'll grab you for a leveling Rollo soon. Ready? Do you need it on a Riel? It's time for our mate. We'll be back in a bit. Thank you for the... Yeah, let me know when you're back and we'll get in there. Yee, okay. Is M8 the last thing we do? I think so. Well, obviously for the group stuff, yeah, Ray. I don't think we're gonna be doing like Rubicante or anything else, but that's something we can put on the list for Thursday if we have the folks for it. Missed like 3 weeks of MA. Oof. All right, we have 2 tanks. We've got heals. All right, let's go. Max, get your copy pasta ready. It's okay. I mean, look, the weapon's just a happy little bonus, right? It isn't a requirement. It's just nice to have the... Also, you need the tomes for this as well, so hopefully you saved your 500 tomes. This is number 7, yes. Will I dodge the pillars this time, like I did last time? Are we climbing the ring? Always varsity. Basically, I think this is the last thing for me anyway. Building is testing the fire alarm system and giving me a headache. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it doesn't go on for too long, right? But yeah, I think we can get the folks for it. Definitely Rubicante for Brady and Psyche on Thursday. Why not? It's a deeper rabbit hole. The points up until the tie-in boxes. They don't have anything to tie in. Oh God!
Challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair.
Okay. Give me a second. I need to focus on this.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
It almost is as if there's a pack of him. It's true.
A stylish evasion, well done.
The song's too good. I wasn't too big on it when it first released, but the more I do this every week and the more I listen to it, it's a vibe. Thank you, Max. There it is.
I do like toying with my prey.
Thank you, Varsity, as well. Yeah. Alright, so, okay. This one's a little weird.
Can you fend off a pack of
I
wolves?
think I still have internet with your other ISP, and actually did just get an upgrade to it. Alright, so... I mean, hopefully that does hold you over until you get fiber. Let me tell you right now, we went from cable... Eastlink cable here in the HRM to... I mean, unfortunately it's Bell, but you know, it's like any major provider, fiber up here. And having 1.5 G up and down is just... It's fantastic. As someone who played MMOs on dial-up, it's fantastic having this kind of just speed. What's going on, Dietrich? It's just been absolutely
not bad.
Fantastic. I just enjoy having really good internet. Well, have experienced it as all as well. Yeah, it's not great. And downloading game mods on that shit, set that to go overnight and wake up to, and hoping that the file doesn't just stop halfway through or whatever. Yeah, those times are wild, Scoff.
Still you stabbed. How delightful.
So I think the weapon I'm gonna get today is definitely gonna be the Black Mage weapon. I'm enjoying Black Mage a lot. But then the next one will be Warrior. Alright, should be safe here.
He's put the Colossus to the sword.
It should be safe here. Not safe here, not safe here! Ah, I was safe there. Apparently I ran from safety to not safety. Love that for me. Okay, well. You don't miss that? No. Obviously the internet's more dangerous on that level.
They're not out of the fight yet.
But basic internet security will keep you safe for the most part from stuff like that, thankfully. Wrong button? Nah, I hit fire 3 instead of fire 4. Oopsie. Wow, how weird I got a bleed out of nowhere.
A pack of wolves.
That's strange. Oh, come on, how'd that hit me? Unfortunate.
Try this.
Thank you, Brady. I saw that. We did it. Anybody get? Anybody still need the goods?
It's all over.
I already got those right here. I already got
Until
those.
next time.
Weapon time. Let's go. Thank you, friends, for that. You're all free. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get me a new weapon. Waiting for a commendation window to pop up. Yeah. Let's go inside of me. And get new weapon. It should be like +2 extra weapon damage, right? Or something like that. +4? I forget how much it's an upgrade over new crafted. A 1 or 2. Gotcha. I think it's 2. Which weapon damage is that is a damn glam right there. Beautiful. So I guess because the X would be 1, yeah. Hello? Oh, I guess I should get the things out of my mailbox. Trying to fix some food, get that food crisper. I require my doohickeys. I almost thought it was the light and heavy hollow plates, but nope. I'm saving those 7 for later. What for later? Don't worry about it. Alright, the usual wondrous tales cleanup of all this nonsense in my bags. If I had saved up all the totems, Would I have enough to buy new weapons to desynth? Yes. Can I be bothered? No. Change to the raid NPC first? Gotcha. I remember playing Conquer Online back on dial-up. I think that was also your first experience with gacha games, gimmicks, and microtransactions back when you had to mail in your payments with money orders. Yup. Gear exchange. Is this a person? No, wrong person. Cruiserweight. Doesn't really matter whom's, right? Yay, there it is. With all the people buying Dragon Balls and kidding out their dudes. Anyone need an expert? In what subject, Max? I am an expert in many. Yeah, +2. So +2 will be nice. Brady says, Brady, I'm not one, but I need the Rolo. There you go. And farming monkeys with an archer character on that one. I don't think I've ever heard of Conquer Online. But honestly, from how you're describing it, I concur that it was probably a fun experience. So it's a spell speed weapon. That's good. Not spell speed primary weapon though. That's unfortunate. So, oh, I'm losing a bunch of spell speed. Oh, that's, I mean, okay. I'll make up for it in other slots. Don't mind the booty portrait. Consider yourself. Should I hold on to this for... No, because, I mean, I'm not going to... I mean, I'll get the weapon upgrade when it becomes available in 7.3. That's at release via hunt tokens, right? That's on release of 7.3, or is that later on? No, they only offer you left and right side. They don't actually offer the weapon upgrade until... If... I'll keep the... Okay, it's the same as the tone one anyway. Yeah. I think I'll keep my crafted one because when in 7.3, when I can upgrade it to 750, it'll have the spell speed. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Sandra, as well. I mean, I'm going to need it for that. You're right. What's going on, Corey? Welcome on in. That does mean I can add a couple more spell speed to it, though. My materia, please. Will I get 5 out of 5 materia? 1. I'm kidding, that was extract. How goes the crafting? We're making progress on the crafter. I'm almost to 50 everything, so that's good for the legacy character. To get her caught up to where I need her to be. But it's going pretty good. Behemoth is about to hit rank 8 as well, so love that for us. So my theory that the base tome weapons will be surpassed by the EX5 weapons. I don't even have an EX3 clear standard, so... Or EX4 or EX5, so that's not within the realm of things that I'll get. Who knows, maybe it'll be easy. I don't even have an EX1 clear. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so goodies there. I guess I'll go turn that shit in. Zervanite weapons. I think that's where Hyperion is as well. I'm on your 5th relic. Very nice. I have a 4th. I have 3 done all the way. One is at tier 8 out of 9, and the other one is tier 3. So you know we're coming along. Question mark. But I'm glad that the servers are progressing. I should go check on the moon because we just had a red alert that I missed out on. But I'm curious if there's the whole deal going on with it. And then from there we'll just do other things. But yeah. I'm curious to see how far it goes. Since apparently it doesn't end at 10. And it just keeps on going. Alright, turn this off. Anybody need verdant partitions, by the way? I feel like I owe Asm like 30 more of these. Also, can we talk about some of these tools? I really like the look of these. This hatchet right here. This is pretty fucking dope. This design. Yeah, I know it's not like your classic, you know, wooden handle, metal bit there, but I like it looks pretty slick. I like the design of these very, very much so far of all the tools that I've seen. Man, look at that. I remember where the first week, the first and second and third instances had more than all of this combined. Look, it belongs on the moon, go figure, yeah. Alright, Behemoth. It didn't progress. I thought this progressed based on red alerts being finished, but apparently not. Oh god, the music. Please let me out. They're neat, but there's so little crafter gear that goes with it. Yeah, I mean, for now. For now. Maybe there'll be something for the entirety of the theme of this content. You return. Welcome back, bestie. What did you need for your banana bread? Did you get bananas? Did you get bread? Lakshmi, be gone. I got Zervin's poll. Let's turn more of these things and see what we got. I don't even know what the tome weapon looks like. Let's see. Why does it look like a baby axe? Axe for baby. With a little spiky ball. I don't understand. I can see the Alexandrian motif there a little bit. And what's happening there, but... Let's go back to the guild house. Let me steal one of these. I have 99 glamour prisms. I'll have to make more. I have to buy more. I had bananas already. I just needed some self-raising flour. You know what? Probably a Vivi weapon? I don't recall Vivi having a weapon like that, but maybe. That would be in line with what they're going for, so perhaps. Where is my Bozia relic that I've been using for this? Is this it? No, that's Ingram. Dragoon. Where is Caladanda Lux? Nope. Where, actually, is it in my bags? Woeborn? Nope. There it is. Actually, it's right there in my bags. Who knew? Are you ready for your leveling roulette, though, bestie? Or do you need time? There we go. Big purple stick. This is one of the Black Mage relics for Bozia, if you're ever looking to do that. Another day, another round of disappointment from Retainer Ventures. Rape. Alright, let me switch characters because I don't need leveling on this character. You have that one too. You should. I think you'd enjoy Black Mage now, Beta. I don't know if you'd enjoy the content, but I think the class itself would be more up your alley. Oh, excuse me, big yawn. Black Mage, I am currently level 68. So this will at least give me 69. Nice. I'll wait and see what next X pack has, but I think I'm just more or less burned in MMOs in general. That's valid. I get that. It does suck you in and use up a lot of your time, so I get that. Alright, we have 2 DPS, leveling roulette. If anybody wants to join Psyche and I, she's a Reaper, I'm a Black Mage. "27 years? Old." Oh, wait, what did you start with? 27 years. That predates EverQuest. What was out back then? You started on Ultima Online. Okay. We do need a heal or tank. Or heals and tank, since we're both DPSing for this. This character, I need to level up Black Mage. I like how you rolled for it. Alright, let's go. Oof, well, no, I mean, room for one so that we can actually do high level, leveling roulette. And we don't have to do Sastasha, because it's always Sastasha. I've gotten Sastasha around 3 times this week. Well, since the weekend. So, been loving that. But Ultima Online released September 24th, 97. I had been out of high school a year at that point. Class of 96. It's been a minute. Sastasha again? Sastasha again. Let's go. You were you were 3 years old when I graduated high school. Yup. Sander was -1 years old. Oh man.
So, in an effort to gain those meme viewers, will you be doing a parody song? Taco Thumping by Chiro Wamba? Kappa.
Taco Thumping. Jesus Christ, that is a reference. Did Bomage actually invoke Chumbawamba? Thank you for the biddies. I was saying -1. You need a tank? Yeah, we needed a tank. Have fun in Sastasha? I never have fun in Sastasha. That's my... Oh my god, that's a macro.
Wow.
It's an older meme, sir, but it
does check out. It sure does. Well, I mean, I did ask for a couple of minutes. But it's fine. It's okay. We don't need to have it all filled out. I think at this point I have the big Black Mage AoE rotation, right? Yep. Hell yeah, let's go. No! Stop doing everything! You're resting in the room? Absolutely valid. You should get that rest. It's okay. We're big boys and girls. We can handle this. Oh no, the mentor ran to the gate. Recycling the coffee as one does. I can't handle it. You followed Willy Wonka. You did. Oh, bestie, it's okay. It's fine. You know, you're following the tank. It's what you do. I respect it.
Wow.
Be careful of Finna in those low-level dungeons. That girl will pull everything. Even the mobs on Union Break Kappa.
Wall to wall. Look, she got reprisal. I'd pull wall to wall too. I don't. But I respect it all the same. Let's see. I was in high school in '97. Had to work and buy Visa reloadable cards to pay for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you did it. That's how you did it, Beta. Those were the days. I mean, they were fun days, but also, yeah. The only place to buy them was a gas station. I'm gonna ask where your tank was because I couldn't see the line in front of my thighs. Just Highlander things. It's just happy. Ow, my body. This dungeon is a little on the bad side for me as a black mage. The way the rotation works, you enter your ice phase as it ends up on its back. So, could I probably do something about that? Probably. And hold my rotation a little bit? Probably, but then it's like, it's only a dungeon. It's a leveling dungeon at that. It's not that big of a deal. It's just one of those sort of irksome things where it catches you in the middle of the reload. That's fine. We did it. Oh, nobody wants any of the loot. I will take it for my FC. FC points, baby. Let's go. No. Line of sighted. Unfortunately, let's go. What do you mean I can't hit them from here? Okay. Oh no. I mean, it is the bards. I guess they're out of the... It's always the range standing out in Narnia. There's a blessed server ticks on those. I mean, you know. Shout out to the server tick sometimes. Psyche, get your box. Become old, don't get seduced. I don't have my triple cast at this point. Womp womp. Oh my god, hi Bestie! Hi Bestie! Oh, you lucked out right there. That was some timing. Ow. Oh, that's why that's a problem. I wonder how much XP these bosses actually give compared to the negligible XP from... That was, let's see... I mean, 277 grand is a lot of XP. It's like 10% of my level. So yeah, compared to like 8 grand the boss from Sastasha bosses, that is. And I understand they need to populate both ends, right? Because otherwise low level players will never get anybody in the queue. So I get it, but it does kind of feel bad being in the 60s and getting the same level 16 dungeon over and over and over again when you know you could be getting better XP. Oh well, that's the system. Alright. Nope. But yeah, we can try and plan for Rubicante on Thursday. Obviously, no big deal, but we can try and work that in there. And Sander trying to guide them to the spot where you go to for this pull. I appreciate it, Sander. I don't think they're going to do it, though. Why be in safe spot when you can stand in the middle and have all the bombs go off instead? Imagine being safe. No countdown. Oh, mentors, please change. I'm gonna say that shit. Oh, it didn't hit me. Interesting. Oh, here comes a thick fog once again. Only the thickest of fogs. Where is it? It's over there. No, it's coming at me. But I think after this, we'll go to the moon, get a little bit of crafting done, a little bit more progress towards our yay level up. Congrats, Psyche! Put on your gear. Level 100 Reaper. Congrats, congrats. Oh my god, I didn't see the macro. Was it? Can you see it there in the chat? I'm not calming them. They didn't give me a pull timer. I didn't even see your level up because of the giant catfish. Yeah, no, congrats. Put on your gear. And then you can work through the MSQ at your leisure. I need to get Raijin and Fujin to the FC again. I don't think I can hand off the FC just yet, but once I can, I'm gonna have the girls back in the FC. But yeah, now you're so that's 100 White Mage and Reaper. I think you're leveling White Mage and Reaper, right? What's going on, Zamri? Bye, Solu. Saw you online while at work, but can't stay. Bye. Thank you for swinging on by. I do appreciate that a lot. Hopefully, work treats you well, dude. Wait, I made 100 Reaper. Nice. I'm assuming you don't have anything else close enough to soak up. What's it called? MSQ XP. Alright, don't trade in your level 100 Black Mage weapon that I'm waiting to use at some point eventually. Oh, does Seki put on the gear? That sure is a look. That's probably next, and it's only 90. That'd be too much work to get it to 98 or whatever it is you're at for MSQ. That's fine. It's okay. Can always get XP whenever. Thank you for the gear. No problem. Now to augmented Scavian. So I need to save that because that's when I get to level 70 Black Mage. I can equip that weapon. How am I on Poetics? I am getting the level 70 set of gear. So total Poetics will probably won't be enough for a full set of gear just because of thing. I have been, so as I've been leveling up Black Mage, I have been going back to the older raids instead of using Poetics for, like, you know, a level 60 set of gear or level 50 set of gear. I just went and did a little bit of Coil, a little bit of Alexander. I don't think I can do that with Omega. I think Omega is still a little bit too severe to solo it in about 30 seconds to 50 seconds so I can actually get gear easily. But are we doing PvP today? Probably not. I would like to craft some on the moon. So you are free of your obligations. Thank you very much. O12S is easy, yeah, and O12 will have the weapon as well as the chest piece. Go make a banana. Go make that banana bread, bestie. Go forth and make that bread. You want PvP at least? There you go. I will probably do the PvP. It's just not right now on stream, so that I can actually get to our crafting and help the moon progress further up. And maybe we'll take over, and we're not going to take over because we're still 2 segments short of it. So if we had been 1 segment short of it at the morning red alert, then maybe. But yeah, it's not looking too good for an upgrade for now. Maybe tonight. You're not 25 yet, so I still need the mount. Yeah, Harley's, I think, 1 win away from being 25 and getting the mount. It's just the moon has, it's based on stellar mission completion. Yeah, I know, Brady. I was just hoping that would be red alert because that'd make it nice and neat. Because you could be like, okay, well, if we just complete these red alerts, then surely that'll progress us forward. Shut up, Google. Nobody's talking to you. Sorry, my phone activated because it's listening to me at all times. Right. Also, Moo Cow ticket day, by the way. We're still partaking in Moo Cow tickets. That is still a thing. Do you think they'll bamboozle us in 7.3? And although they skipped in 7.2, they'll add another Moo Cow mount in 7.3? Just to keep us on our toes. Alright, to the moon. Alright, the music. God, I need to find something else to listen to. Jeez. Anything but the moon music. Why is it recommending peaceful Mexico vibes for this? Okay, you know what? I'll bite. What does peaceful Mexico vibes sound like for this lo-fi beats channel? I'm curious. I think Red Alerts carried it early because you can speedrun a bunch of missions, and we had shitloads of people, but now that less people are on the moon, it's not as impactful. Yeah, I mean, I think it still contributes somewhat, right? It's just not the deluge of people flooding with the missions. Hi, Sander. Oh, please. Oh, thank Jesus. The silence. The silence of the moon. So how are we? We're still a little bit short there. All right. What is lo-fi Mexico vibes? Oh, are we taking? Oh, you're taking a Sander taking a photo with my legacy tattoo. You're welcome. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see if that works. Has a Mexican ever been lo-fi? You know, I try to be lo-fi. As much as I can. But I don't always achieve that. Yeah, titles are for 500k across the board. Not all the titles. There are a couple titles that aren't associated with that, I think. Like there's like one. And that's for getting all of the... getting gold on everything, I believe. That's character. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, successfully complete all stellar missions in Sinus or Dorum with the highest possible rating. And that's ready for liftoff. There's one for 1,000 cosmic fortunes, but everything else is 500k points for each individual one. Is that the sequel to Silence of the Lambs? Yes. Alright, what were we working on here? Classes. Alright, so Carpenter's 49. Not quite at 50. So we'll do one more to shore that up. And then everything else to 50. Likely with the other patches and likely the other planets. That seems like a lot though for them to add a bunch of titles for each planet. So I don't know what they're going to do. I'm curious, but I have no idea what they're going to do. Your highest is 34k and the rest are sub 20k just because I'm crafting all the relics first. Yeah, so if it works like Ishgard Restoration, when we get to the last planet, that'll be the best way to do it. It'll give us the most points. It's still fine to do it now, but you're not going to get that much more points. It's not going to be like this huge increase where all of a sudden you're getting 2,000 points per combine or per quest. But it evened out a little bit more. Eventually when you got there on the 500k, it should be, yeah, it should account for all your crafting. Like this is essentially phase 1 of Ishgardian Resto, right? If we're drawing parallels, this is just, where is it? That's just this right here. If you look at these achievements, there's an achievement for each one here. 4th phase, 3rd phase, 2nd phase. And so I'm assuming that the planets are going to be similar along those lines, where they'll add an achievement like this, but the totality of your points all go towards the 500k. I think the only way they'd add a higher than 500k thing for later is if an overwhelming population got the 500k titles before the next planet comes out, which ain't happening. No, not even Caxwar could pull that off, I think. Not even Caxwar could pull that off. Imagine living in that tiny space long enough to get all classes to 500k. I completed the relics and don't even want to go back. Yeah, no, look, it's a lot. It's an insane amount. And granted, some classes, some quests are easier than others. I did have some quests that were giving me 700 to 800 per quest, which, granted, that is a lot, but you know, at 800 points per quest, 500,000 points, the math isn't too bad. It's still a lot of work, and it should be, but yeah. I think the way I would do it for 500,000 points is doing the combo ones. The ones where you combine a gather and then a craft. Those are the ones that give a lot of points. Like again, 700 to 800 points per turn-in. So that's the way I'm gonna likely do that. How much is that? No, let's see. Base 800 XP. Well, points, not XP. Well, 500 grand divided by 800 points per 625 mission. It's a lot. Except not the fishing one. That one can go for F itself. The one we have to pull up 7 metal per thing, and the metal's a rare item. That one, Corey? Oh, man. You know, I was coasting along on that one, Corey, and I didn't pay attention too much to what it wanted of me. And then, so I didn't triple hook it, because the triple hook can be a bait. Triple hook can be a regular item, because there's 2 3 exclamation mark pulls from there. And so I didn't triple hook, and then I just sat there like, they really want me to get 21 of these items? It wasn't great. The one where you have to fish up a few specific fish, then use those to craft. Oh, gotcha. The other one. The other fishy item. Yeah. Need 3 items? Yep. Yep. But I think you can cover most classes with what's it called? Yeah, that one sucks. There's no way around it. That one just sucks. Let's go find somewhere to craft. We're doing armors, no, carpenter, right? Carpenter to 50. What do we have for missions for carpenter? I guess I can't do any of these yet, so we're still on D rank missions. Jesus, that's kind of gross. Yes, my gear sucks, I know. We can try this macro, see how it works. But yeah, the fish ones, again, Fisher is probably the easiest one to level up because of the amount of points you get, but it's also the most annoying because it's so riddled with RNG that, man, some of the fishing ones feel like they were not, no, at all. No, I agree, Brady. I agree 100%. Or, equally, Brady, it was checked. It was just checked by the person who does big fishing and hates the community. And so they did what they did with full intention. Either one, honestly. I think both of those are options for some of the fisher missions. I didn't have any problems with any of the fishing ones, even the A ranks. I mean, that's just RNG, right? I had ones where I did everything right and I still didn't get gold credit. So that's just the fishing RNG. One person, there's always gonna be somebody who's like, I had 0 issues with this. It is the easiest mode ever. And then there's gonna be somebody who had terrible RNG and just they were fucked over by every single mission that you could. There's some missions that I one-shot full A rank credit because I pulled in one massive fish and in and out in a minute. It was great. But there's some that are just they're not done very well. Especially when you have to do these missions repeatedly for credits. At least diadem fishing was wait for the weather window and then go crazy and then just fish normally. But the timers and all that for this are pretty bad. Yep, that's what I did. I used big game fishing. I used prize catch. I used the totality of my skills, and sometimes the RNG just didn't pay off. it didn't give me what I needed, and it didn't matter that I did everything right. The RNG, I still got like, you know, silver or bronze credit. Or my favorite one is where you get no credit at all. You dedicate a solid 5 minutes to a mission, and because of the RNG, you don't get the bare minimum required to get credit, and you get 0 points across the board. Fun times. Yay! The crafter ones at least have more control for what we're doing. Oh, this is carpenter, so I should probably... Let's see. Let's go turn this in and see what happens. But even when you use like the little nudges, the ones that cost like, is it 10 or 30 GP to try and catch a bigger fish or a smaller fish, you don't always get the fish you desire just because you use those skills. All right, I can't upgrade it yet because I'm not level 50. Son of a... Yay, I'm level 50, never mind. let's go turn that in. What? Oh, I'm wearing the piece of gear. Do I have another saw? I don't think I do. I can just switch classes, doesn't matter. Yay! I stream all planned out, and I did so much work to get it all ready, and I haven't slept, and I can't stay awake. Time to go eepy. There we go. Level 50 carpenter. The first of our 50s. Well, that's a lie. I got alchemist at 50. Alright, blacksmith is next. See, I was miserable to crafting relics, so we've also very different folks on our in our suffering. Yeah, I mean, like I said, fishing was easy for me. It wasn't exactly difficult. It was just annoying. Crafting is a slog, so it's why I did my gatherers first for the 100% bonus for having 3 relics complete. It's very nice. But I can see saving crafters, well, doing crafters first though, because it's very straightforward, right? You know what you're getting into. There's next to no RNG involved outside of what recipes you're gonna get out of it. Can someone trade me their right ear for mine? your right ear. I'll trade you my left ear. My left ear is not being too kind to me right now, so I don't know if we can make that work. 95, 861, so we're completely on this second. So you can have your ear infection, son of a bitch. That is highly unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear you have an ear infection. Oh, that's no bueno. Remember, it's custom delivery day. If you want to get a couple of basically free levels, yeah. I'm still gathering moo cow tickets. So I'm content to just suffer. Please keep your infection away from your money makers. Yeah. Am I hearing that Varsity owes Ali a new E? Maybe. Yes, actually. Varsity was here earlier. So, alright, what can we do for this macro to make it a little bit more potent? I have to account for 40 durability as well as 80. 80 doesn't matter because, you know, plenty of space here, but 40 durability. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches there. Okay. That is not the right macro. That is Harley's macro. Okay, here we go. Innovation, basic touch. So 1, 2, 3. Innovation, master's mend. 1, 2, 3. So I could add one more touch here. Could add a standard touch. Under that second innovation. And still... No, but I can't because basic synthesis... Well, we'll see when we get to one of those. We haven't had one of those 40 durability recipes yet. But I have veneration, so I could add veneration there. It adds 6 seconds to my macro, but it'll guarantee that the macro works. So there's something to be said for that. Veneration. Okay, let's see. This macro should be much better now. Well, not much better, but better. Let's see what it do. Outside of the ear infection, though, Ali, hope you're doing well. The moon proceeds apace for us. And our levels are going through quite nicely. Alright, so should be basic touch, standard touch, which gives 100%, veneration, and then 2 standard touches, which will give us more than enough. You can go to urgent care soon and fight for particular medicine, as you should, especially if it'll help. Eat your food. Hopefully they'll give you your damn meds because I can swallow the antibiotics they gave me, and if I cut them in half. Are they huge pills? I used to struggle a lot with swallowing pills. I couldn't do it. It had to be ground up for me. Let's see, what's this one right here? The huge AF and affect your GERD. Gotcha. Don't want to mess with that GERD, especially. Alright, so 40 durability. Let's test it out. Will it work? It should work. And it should only take 2 progress touches to get the credit that I need. There goes innovation. There goes master's mend. There goes basic touch. 100%. Okay, that's pretty good. A couple of excessive touches here that aren't really required. Veneration, but doable. Moon Solo. Hola, Zeris. Good afternoon. Alright, new macro repaired. Not the horse pills. Yeah, fucking huge ass horse pills. I don't blame you. That they're just it's a lot to try and take in. I'm sad that it's slowing down though, because I do want us to get to the next segment already. Is it the hard pill to swallow? Indeed. But we don't seem to be, I mean, we slow down drastically. But we'll get there. I just wanted to see rank 10 and all that much sooner instead of being weeks out. And if it's this dead now, it's going to be even more so when the field content drops at the end of the month. So I guess we'll see how that goes for us. Okay. Oh, that's right. I hit level 50 on Alchemist and the XP went to shit and it was really, really bad. I'd forgotten about that. Okay. kind of 3 or 3. I wonder if they'll drop instances at that point. Probably. I would assume so. I don't know what the case is for other servers. I just know that for Behemoth, it's sub 200 for all 5 instances combined. So there's no real need for 5 instances for this anymore until the new planet drops in 7.3. So I'd assume they would definitely drop it for at least that, or at least make it down to 2. You're down to 2, yeah. Down to 2 makes more sense. You still have to account for sudden random influxes, right? Because then what if there's a rush of players and then the people can't get in, and now you're doing emergency maintenance? So at least 2 instances would do well, I think. But yeah, we're still macro crafting this out. I might need to write a 3rd macro once we actually get to 50 or 55. I'll try one on, I believe it's Alchemist that I have at 50, and then see how the macros in XP work for that segment of the moon and the leveling process. Now imagine, if you will, if they actually made it scale based on demand. You mean automatically creating new instances as required? That's madness, Xeris. That technology doesn't exist. There's no way they could pull that off. Where are we? So we're about to reach... oh, right, because right. This is Blacksmith. We're gonna cap out there. I thought I had figured out how to name the macros, but then they end up and change the name of materials on you. What was your system, Corey? All I know is I made 300 pots the other day. That's a lot of pots, Xeris. It's a lot of pots. Do you have to make the sacred water for it too? The double whammy, making sacred water and then making your pots? Yeah? Yeah. I didn't miss having holy sacred water in the game as a requirement. I could have done without that throwback to Heaven's Word crafting. Time gathering missions only give 500 cosmic class points. I mean, it's still better than what the normal ones give you, but yeah, it's not a ton. One more. Maybe Red Alert is about 200 to 300 per. If you're looking for the points for the 500,000 total, it's about 2 to 300. I think I was getting 245 or so. It's not significant, but it's fast, right? You can do a lot of those. You can do I don't know. I think it takes, if you manage your GP well, for miner and botanists, it's not that bad. Hey, what level am I? 45? 45. Let's see, when it told you to craft a Stellar X, Experimental X, Standard X for A1s, for example, the same macro would be used. Gotcha, Stellar X on Weaver, and yeah, they did. I don't know why they did that, Corey. I noticed it a couple of times that and I got tricked by it because I thought, okay, that's the same deal as the last time, therefore it's gonna be the same thing that's required of me. Nope. Sure was a completely different thing. We just started blacksmithing and they changed the name, so it's not Stellar, it's Inundate. Gotcha. You 3 fast ones to start with until you run out of GP, and Cordial is on cooldown. I mean, it depends on how you do it. I tend to do, for the gathering, for buying Botany and Minor, I just do 1 node regular gathering and then use the skill that gives you 3 per gather, and usually I get done in 1 node. Well, sorry, 2 nodes. And I don't really run out of GP. You hit the running part, no space the nodes too fucking far. Yeah, I mean, they did it with obviously the travel in mind, right? But I don't think you can expedite the travel anywhere near fast enough, Xeris, that you have me go here for 1 mission and then my missions get reshuffled because I just did a mission and all of my options are up here. And then I do that mission and then my missions get reshuffled and my next fucking mission's over here. Like, you can't expedite travel here anywhere near enough to keep me ping-ponging all over the goddamn map. You mean the nodes on the mission? Really? I mean, some of them, yeah. Ay papi. Buenos dias, Franco. I hope your nap was good. Hi, Sander. Bye, Sander. Bye. Holy shit, there goes Sander. Alright, so we're capped out on points for at least upgrading our tool. Not going to upgrade the tool because the tool will go to level 50 and we're not level 50, so we won't be able to use it. So we just keep accumulating that tier 1 XP until we get to level 50. Also, slight gripe, is it just me or is that Stellar Missions commenced logo that flashes across the screen make it hard to see some gathering nodes when you first start and you're on a 3-minute timer? Like, I just lost 2 seconds. You mean the nodes in the mission to corners of a circle? Gotcha. Yes. Some of them are terribly spaced out, and I think that's by design to make it so that you have to account for the time running in order to fit it in, which I don't think that's very fun gameplay. I don't think that brought anything to the table for gathering. I think there's one particular mission that's the same across Botanist and Miner that requires you to, it's in like an A2 mission, which is of course like the second most difficult type of mission, just below A3 timed missions, that if you don't go to the correct nodes in the right order, 1 node is just far enough away that the time it takes you to get there will just it'll fuck you over. And that doesn't feel good, because again, it's much like the Fisher missions, right, where I do everything correctly by required of the class, but the way they unrolled it here and gave it to us doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get the credit that you set up. That doesn't feel good. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's too late. They're not going to change it. They might adjust them, but I don't think they're going to readjust the position of the nodes at this point, or thing. And I don't need it to be, you know, easy mode steamroll it, but if you do set yourself up correctly, you should at least not get screwed over by RNG. Change for the like Bozia, no, like Eureka, right? Like Animos and Pyros, where Pyros was adjusted after they fucked us over with the second one, Pagos, I think. And like, okay, we learned from this previous map, let's do better. So hopefully that'll be the case. Hopefully they're getting feedback on that, and they'll adjust accordingly to what the community found fun in this, because I like this a lot. I think this is great. I like that they actually gave us our own content as crafters and gatherers. Just needs a little bit of tweaking here and there. Just refill my GP between missions. That would be nice. I'm not even gonna lie. That would be nice, Franco. I would not be mad at having my GP refilled after every mission. I found myself having to decide which missions I could take just based on GP use. Once I did a few missions, I understood what they were expecting of me. I did find myself just saying, okay, I'm not going to do that mission there because that mission is going to take my full GP plus a full-on thing, cordial. Why would I do that when I can just get this other mission that doesn't do that? That only eats up 600 GP. I did it to get gold credit, and I did get gold credit, but I wasn't paying attention, and now this one's a different type of mission. Okay. Okay. Well, we only have one move we can do here anyway, so we'll just keep going with that basic synthesis, which should be enough here. Yeah. Let's see for the next planet, which is one advantage, and is not all nodes in the diadem. Let's see. And is it just me, or are the ones where it counts boon procs, it doesn't count the first hit? I never noticed that it didn't do that. I know there's one that's the sequential one is the one that doesn't count the first hit, but I've always had the ones that are gatherer's boon count for me. Right, this one, I guess I'll just do this by hand because it's just a giant pain in the ass and differs from what I'm trying to do here. Innovation, veneration. Yeah, but I've never had the crit based nodes not give me credit for the first one. Yay, more basic synthesis. I could rapid synthesis, but I'd rather not have it pop. Finish all stage 2 stuff in the diadem except gathering now. Very nice. Oh, nope. Oops. Veneration. We're so good. Those quantity per node ones do exclude the first hit for points. Gotcha. Quantity per node. Got stage 3 crafting gathering and stage 4 gathering left as well. Oof. It's a lot of work. We are level 49, so one more level and then we'll get 50 and then the suffering begins. What do we have for this one? This one is... Ooh, that's juicy. I guess it's because it's my level though, right? How's this macro going to work out for this? It's not a very good macro for this type of craft. I mean, we'll get to like 48%. 82%. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. I'm not mad at that. Uh, 82% is too low a percentage. I gotta be honest, for my liking. I did get one good status in there, I think, so that skewed the percentage I would be at. But let's see what it does this time around. There goes a good status, which isn't gonna count because we're using thing there. 64%. Okay. Welcome back, Mimi. How was the meeting?
Well,
Instead of 45 minutes, we were there an hour and a half. I don't think that's better. I think that might have actually been worse than what you were expecting. At some point, though, I do have to go back to the diadem and continue working on that. I also need to do the resplendent tools, which I never finished. And I think I still have some Endwalker crafter tools to do, so plenty to do for crafting and gathering. Yay, level 50! Alright, let's go turn this in. Temper. Yay, so that's 3 classes at level 50. Go start on the botanist culinary mission, very nice. They don't have, I would really wish that they had a set of gear for this currency. That would be nice. Like, make equivalents or just bring over the script gear and have it be purchasable for whatever the hell this currency is, the Cosmo credit. It's not like it's that big of a deal. I didn't finish clicking the thing. People still use purple scripts for a lot of things. It won't mysteriously just go away. Gonna chop off her other ear too. Welcome back, Varsity. You hear Allie has been spreading misinformation? No, not really. Sometimes you have to do things, it's true. But those things could be not chopping off an ear and more so acquiring the meds needed. You know, it could be either or. Alright, so I guess next is armor, so we'll just go down the line for this. Alright, so blacksmith, carpenter, 50. We'll tackle, let's go to blacksmith. Save that. Okay. I mean, my gear is pretty terrible for level 50 blacksmith. I think.
Sir,
yes.
This is a construction area. Where is your hard hat? Safety vest? Work permit? I'm gonna need to see your supervisor.
This
no,
is the
I'm
moon.
gonna need the OSHA rep. And where the heck are the backup beepers on those mechs?
Here goes my supervisor right here. On my back. Right there, Bowman. Feel free to talk to it. Thank you for the biddies. Right there on her back. Wrong, that's not even where my spells are. Spells? My thingies. Where is supervising way? A good question. Wait, what class am I? I am armor smith. Thank you for the No, your supervisor is Heidelin. Good luck reaching her. Man, if Heidelin's our supervisor, that explains a lot. Wait, where'd the planet go? The planet's gone. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd I put my planet? Right there. We're not dealing with heavy machinery, so we don't necessarily need all the PPE that you normally would. We have a table here. She's using aviator snips essentially here to grasp some metal to make wire. We're fine here. We're not breaking any OSHA regulations. How many steps are there per relic? Is it 9 total steps per relic? 8, 9? That's 9. But it was almost happy for a second hearing the planet had vanished. And OSHA has no jurisdiction here. It's true. Can you imagine OSHA trying to have a conversation with the Loperates? Because you know they were fast and loose with the construction of everything. But yeah, I'm going to have to make a new set of gear here. 51, I believe, is when we get new gear from Heaven's Ward. Alright, I can't look at my recipe book. What instance are y'all in? That's a good question. I am in instance 5. Yeah, we're spread out. Let's turn that in. But yeah, once I get everyone in 51, I guess I'll have to make new gear. Because I can't be going into Heaven's Ward with level 20 gear. Imagine. I think OSHA on Atheris and adjacent celestial bodies would give up in me. Yeah, I mean, don't we have somebody hanging off of the side of a cliff in every city? Like, I know we have one in Idleshire, and we have one in Ishgarden Restoration. Do we have one here on the moon? I don't think we have any cliffs on the moon for them to hang off of. But like saying your foreman talks to you in a voice in your head might invite more scrutiny to the work site. I believe so. I don't think that would go down very well. I'm on instance 5. I'm on instance 5, Jade. Did there be a dangling Loppert somewhere? You know what, Corey? I need that in my life. I need that in my life. I think the only place that we could actually hang a Loppert from is the lockers. I'll go check here shortly. The danger on the moon is the pool of dark ether in the core. That's just the fun juice. There's only one real place. It would be over here, I think. There is a Thailander trying to figure out why a plant is flamethrower resistant during one red alert. Beautiful. What are you dance gaming for, Antonio? How's it going, Antonio? Oh, I didn't see your orange name. I'm in the wrong character. Hi, Jade. Bye, Jade. This character doesn't have dope because this character is emote poor. Can I go in here? I can't go inside. That door is fake. Where's that dangling Loppert at? That's not code. I'm looking for a dangling Loppert. And that's the same thing. I was like, you aren't on fire. There's no oranges. Yeah. We alas, maybe when the construction's finished, at that point it would defeat the purpose, because it's always in construction areas where somebody's just fucking dangling for their life. You lack clearance? Where do I get better clearance? You know what would be even better, Corey? If you see these little flying nodes, if one of them just had a Loprit and was carrying it around. This would be ideal. The Loprits lack upper body strength. They would not dangle for long. That's fair. Let one of the automatons here just have a Loprit that is carrying everywhere. Hell yeah. Oh, we got weather. I think I'm too low for any actual weather-based recipes. Also, I'm still currently on one. I should probably finish that. Loprit mistaken for a mammoth being transported to a work zone. Yes, please. How's it going, Antonio? Hairline still very much bald. Yes. Meg is the best. I like my hairline. Yeah, there's no arguing with that, honestly. And she is effective. She just came back down from a meeting, but she is still in work mode. The streamer is blind. I'm not blind AF. How dare you? First of all. Second of all, I do miss a lot of stuff. It's true. I can't help it. All right, that's that one done. Right. Any weather-based missions for me? Nope. Too low level. Oh, it goes. I mean, to be fair, I haven't done all the recipes, so that makes sense. This is a lopsided one, so I guess I'll just do this one by hand instead of macro crafting. Again, it's pretty straightforward. You don't have a lot of skills at sub 50, so innovation, basic touch, boom, done. Veneration, and just crank out basic synthesis as much as we can. Riveting indeed, I know. The question becomes, though, since I believe Max is not going to be streaming since he can't stay awake, if Iggy's going to stream in his place again. Therein lies the question. At the moment right now for stream is looking up Foo's butt. I mean, whatever gets him in the channel, right? Whatever gets people to click in. Look up, there you go. Foo's booty. Bringing people to the stream. I'm okay with that. Weather dependent for botanist is 505 points. What does it require of you? What's the quest for that? I only do those weather dependent ones once, and then I just chuck them. I haven't bothered going back to those. $44. How are we on? So we've done every single D rank mission. Okay. So it no longer matters what I pick really outside of getting ones that work with my macro. Maybe my doctor can see me instead of going. No, absolutely. Hopefully they're more inclined to give you what you need, Ali. You're the billing specialist for your doctor. Please pay 600 million gil to VARC. Wow, how the tables have turned. You're accepting in-game your arm team for meds today? Man, what state of the economy, am I right? You don't have 600 million gil? Well, that's just the way it goes. I'm sorry. At 200 USD, then Jesus. But yeah, so for those of you that are new here, we do normally stream at 6 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do day streams to do some Final Fantasy 14 stuff, usually as a community, but not necessarily everything. We do other variable stuff in 14. Our current evening game is The Last of Us. We're more than halfway through the game, so we'll be continuing that tonight. Trying to get through it as fast as I can so I can get to Expedition 33. So very excited for that. Shimmer, yes, Antonio. Do you want the dyes I get from cos? I mean, if you don't want them, I'll take them. I'm just hoarding them for now. Some of the dyes I will definitely use. And Kawi needs that blue dye because she loves blue. So if you don't want them, hell yeah, I'll take them. Extreme 33 is so much fun. I almost turned Finny down for Extreme tonight so I could play more of it. Yeah, no, I'm everywhere I look and hear about the game. It is just the greatest thing that has come to video games. Which is fine. I love that people are praising it that highly. It doesn't necessarily create a expectation from me. It just makes me curious. You like it? Yeah, I think I will. I need to get down the combat. Once I get the combat down, I think it'll be a smooth process, just like what Franco was saying yesterday. People are talking about it. It feels like it's secretly a meme and terrible. It kind of feels that way, but yeah, no. Apparently, it's exceptional. It is an exceptional game. Like I said, I tuned into Jill last night, and she was running credits on the game, and just the waterworks were on, absolutely just sobbing. I didn't get spoiled because I didn't see the ending, just that there were credits there. So I'm curious as to myself. Smoosher still sits there thinking about Expedition 33 and what it did to him. He says it's one of those landmark games like 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim that stays with you. It lingers. So I'm curious. So hopefully we'll beat The Last of Us this week so we can actually get started on Expedition 33 because that is my next game. You'll like it? I'm glad. I think I will. I think I'll enjoy it. I just need to get over the combat and understand it and how to work it. I wanted to, Corey. That was going to be my next game after The Last of Us 1, but then Expedition 33 came up. So maybe I'll do The Last of Us 2 after Expedition 33 because I'll need something to cheer me up, right? Something happy-go-lucky to make me feel better. So, naturally The Last of Us 2 will do that. So I want to play it again, Corey. I've only ever played it once. So I would like to play it. And then, but we'll see, because I also said I'd play Cyberpunk after that. But I did play The Last of Us 2 once on release. So I am aware. I put 81 potion tome mats in the FC chest. Okay. Do you need strength pots, Franco? You finish it so I can have people to talk to in chat. yeah, no, that is one of the things, Varsity. And cookies mate, gotcha. I already put some in it. There's like 50 potions and some cookies mate in there. So Brady or Elk should be able to grab those for you if I don't replenish them before then. Need to finish it before varsity so I can spoil the beginning of the game to him when he's at the end of the game. Fair. Zeros wants to play D&D with me, like the tabletop RPG. I've only ever played Dungeons and Dragons once, but I'm a avid Pathfinder person. It'd be fun to have solo. It depends on. I found that it's entirely based on the DM. How those kinds of games roll out. They set the tone, right? On what's allowed, what's not allowed. Rigidity, flexibility, that sort of thing. Allie would be it. Oh, we're in for a good time then. 100%. Done and done. Fun guaranteed. Next up is Oblivion and then Final Fantasy X. Ooh, Final Fantasy X. Have you ever played before Varsity? Allie does like rigidity, but not in DM. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. To borrow Adam's joke, did someone mention Astarion? I wasn't the only one who looked at that character and thought that immediately. I got you. You guys talk about thing. Look, I'm just saying. All right, we are level 49. Yay! Let's get to level 50. Varsity has no choice. I mean, I get that it isn't for everybody, but I find it to be fun. The theater, the mind, and all that. I know someone who owns the Astarion resin figure. It came with enough parts to make 2 naked, semi-naked Astarions. Beautiful. Beautiful. What would they do with 2 naked, semi-naked Astarions, though? That's the question. Surely nothing untoward. Make 2 naked Astarions do the fusion pose. Do the fusion pose with their hands, right? Right, with their hands. John Fighter. John D&D. Figure out the magic spell to make them real so she can have her way with them. Both of them. Valid. Absolutely understandable. I want that for them. Oh, we have weather. Nice. Umbral winds. You just have them wear suits and then cuck them, as one does, of course. As one does. Look, listen, you gotta enjoy yourself. Also, Jade, I saw that photo. that is literally Foo's butt and a legacy mark. That's my tattoo in a nutshell. My tattoo? That's my stream in a nutshell right there. Butts and legacy marks. Don't worry about it, Varsity. It's fine. Just be the best John Fighter you can be. Nope, I can't count. Also, it's just the level right here is just very tiny. Apparently, I was 48. This will be level 50 here. Oh, that's a little juicy. That's fine, number-wise. I know of the laugh and blitzball, but that's it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hopefully you like it. I still stand that 10-2 is better than 10, but that's just my own personal opinion. Hopefully you enjoy the game. There's a lot of iconic things in 10. So hopefully you'll appreciate them. Yeah. So did you know is Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank? Really? Well, today I learned. But does he do the laugh in Ratchet and Clank? Did he sneak one in there in the middle of the game? And Kai saying that you're like Tidus. I can see it. I can see part of it in aspects, in certain regards. Not in the totality of one Tidus. Varsity is a nerd like Tidus. Certain aspects I can see that. And the only reason why I'm not elaborating is because I don't want to spoil anything at all for you, Varsity. I want you to go in there with a clean slate, at least for on my behalf, and enjoy the game. But I think 10's pretty solid. We'll see. What are you going to play in Oblivion? What class are you going to go with? And is it Stealth Archer? Varsity is shoot. Holy shit. Xeris, Varsity had a family. I just have to deal with how long to play. I think that's the bigger thing with Oblivion, right? Are you gonna marinate in that game and just be there for everything, or if you're gonna set goals? I think that's how I want to play. I'm gonna play Oblivion at some point soon. I just need to set goals, like what do I actually want to accomplish in that, which is why I'm gonna lean on my community and people that have played the game to go out and do certain quests. And like watching Psyche, it's a lot of fun, but it is essentially one of those games where you end up living in the game, right? You go in there, exist, do quests. If you're Psyche, you commit crimes, that sort of thing. I could come back to it, do a main run, and then return to explore. Yeah. Alright, you go back into the armory chest. Upgrade armor smith. Now we have a level 50 tool. Save that, save that, save that. Alright, let's actually try some of these recipes. These are now C rank missions instead of D rank missions. I tried one. There goes Jade hiding from everybody else. You know what? I don't blame you. It is a racket down there. A cacophony of fucking crafters. I did one before and it gave me terrible XP. But it might have just been that particular type of mission that I was trying. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. That's not bad at all. I have a story for when you've seen enough of Oblivion to have context for okay. I look forward to it. This is a remarkably easy one, so I'm guessing next year is going to be trash. Veneration, let's do some basic synthesis here. I need 3 of these. Of course I need 3 of these. Other than Ghost of Yote in October, not sure what else is coming out. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing on my radar, honestly, Varsity. I think a lot of the big releases I'm looking forward to aren't coming out until next year. Ghost of Yote is one of the ones to look for this year for sure. Because Tsushima was just absolute cinema. And I would hope that Yote is also the same. GTA 6, I'm not a GTA person though, Wolfie. I've never played a single GTA. Isn't GTA just essentially like an Oblivion type of game? It's just in a modern setting instead of high fantasy. So instead of going around stealing somebody's horse, you're going around stealing people's cars and shit. There's Hades 2, and it might drop any month now. I didn't put 200 hours into it because of the MSQ. Valid. Did you finish Tsushima at some point? Yeah. I wasn't much impressed by the last one. Vice City and San Andreas were the best for you. Yeah, I've never played a single one of those, so I get the general premise of it. And I understand that RPing in GTA is a thing on Twitch that's very popular. Outside of that, I've never actually, I don't really know much about the GTAs. I also didn't like Red Dead Redemption 2. Really? I've heard you loved RDR1 though. Gotcha. Alright, let's see what the XP is like. This is a C rank mission at level 50. Man, the XP really does go to shit. So all the missions up to 50 gave me one whole level per. That gave me less than about an eighth of a level. Honestly, if the XP stays like this for these levels, I'll just go to Discard and Restoration until 80. Because the XP there doesn't fuck around. The XP doesn't fluctuate in Discard and Restoration. And I have both the means and the materials to do that instead. Because that XP ain't it. Let's try a different mission. See, GTA 5 didn't draw me in, and RDR 2 was just too realistic. They would have went for the 50-60. Should take as long as 10 to 50. Yeah, it feels that way, Sander. I mean, it's still fine if you're progressing towards goals on the moon. It's just for my all I care about is leveling. I don't care about progressing relics. They're not going to get relics. I'm not going to get... I already got all the items from the vendor. So there isn't a lot here for me because all I want is XP. So I guess on Thursday, if we don't do Rubicante for Brady and Psyche and whomsoever needs it, I'll try out that. Because that's just straight up, to quote April, that's just straight up booty. The only thing I know about RDR2 Zeros is how much the horse crashes, and nothing is funnier to me than watching Beta stream that game, just galloping normally, and then instantly just eating shit and falling off his horse. Or that one time where he aggroed a bear in one spot, traveled to Narnia, and like a few minutes later, the bear showed up, I think. So unfortunately, the only thing I know about RDR2 are the memes from when I watched Beta stream some of it. But yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat with Varsity. I don't have a lot as of right now. Obviously, I'm always on the lookout for indie games because indie games are getting the most out of my wallet instead of AAA games. I'm assuming Expedition 33 is considered a indie game at this point. Remember getting killed by cougars in RDR? Yeah, dangerous out there. That was 84 grand XP. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not bad, it's fucking great, but compared to... I'm assuming what they did here is they're shifting to be comparable to collectibles or... No, you don't actually have collectibles at 51 or 50. You get those at 54. Baldur's Gate 3 turns 46 hours played. Haven't finished. The classic, honestly. Holy shit, who is that with the zoomies? Sanders got the zoomies. 2 or 3 hours played. You haven't finished it in RDR2. Just not well enough to finish it. Got you. Liked it. That's a lot of hours. I'm kind of bummed by the XP. I gotta be honest. Alright, let's try another one, I guess. Maybe, surely one of these has decent XP. 16 grand, 16 grand, 21 grand, 4 grand. So these are pretty much out completely for XP. Let's try one of these, I guess. See what D rank still does for us. I can't imagine it'll do much for us, but if it's comparable to C rank XP, then why would I bother doing C rank missions? Let's see what it does. It's always gonna, I mean, it still asks for the same. It asks for stand up recording me. And again, that is still faster than regular crafting, but that is a significant drop off. I didn't really expect that to be that severe in its drop off. Again, going from 200 grand plus at 49 to 60 to 80 grand. The camera who have made us a menace. I love them. I love it. I'm glad they've actually added what they've added with the emotes. Again, Dawn Trail's just it's giving so much good. It's giving us a lot of good things. I'll say I love Dawn Trail. I fucking said it. Now where's our fucking bubblegum button and nobody gets hurt? I would like a emote Yoshi P of us just blowing bubbles with bubblegum. Like the artwork of that warrior for that was for Endwalker, right? So I've been jonesing for that for 3 years now. Been wanting that emote for 3 years. The bubble emote is remarkably cute. I agree. I like it a lot. But there was there was a piece of artwork leading up to Endwalker. That's just a warrior holding the big axe in her AF gear. And she has the most bored look on her face, but she's blowing a bubble with some bubble gum. And it is what I've desired. 42 grand, so that's even worse. It's kind of gross. I want that emo more than anything else. Or should take cues from Destiny 2? Itchy foot. Their emotes are really good. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we have no mechs. And I don't think Iggy's streaming today, so we ain't got the homies. Alright, let's try one more here. The numbers are fine. Don't need food for this. It needs to be persistent. And if you interrupt it at the wrong time, you just get gum all over it. That'd be super cute. The bubble pops and you just have gum on your face. That'd be... Yes, please, Ray. That would be fantastic. That would be such a cute emote. Raysold_9 sounds like a nerd. Sounds like a Final Fantasy 9 nerd to me. Wait, get on the Franco. Yeah, gum on your face, you big disgrace. I get that reference. A cat punch? Wait, why are we cat punching? You want cat punch as an emote in game? That'd be pretty good. Pretty good. Yes, that would be pretty solid. I'm not sure if that would translate over well though. I don't know if that's a thing in Japan. I know I just sat down and thought you were leaving. I am. But you know what? You got me to pause. So, fair enough. Where are we at? Okay, 'Kebed. Okay. One more. Uno más, and then that'll be this mission done. Alright, you know what? Here you go. She'll be back tomorrow. Go enjoy Psyche. She'll be live again tomorrow doing some more Oblivion, I believe is what she said. And go hang out with Psyche. She does stream normally 4 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern. Sometimes some bonus Wednesday streams. So that's what she'll be doing. Hopefully come and hang out with us mañana. And like I said earlier, I'll be live in 3 hours for some more of The Last of Us. Hopefully you'll join us for that as we progress through that game. And how many do I have to make of this shit? Oh, I need to make the other thing. I'm just making the... You know what? Don't worry about it. Will this macro work for this? I mean, it probably would. Now I'm curious. No, wait, now I'm committed to this. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Do that there. No, Iggy. Are you gonna do the thing again? Are you gonna step up? He was falling asleep. So he's getting his rest like he should be. Give me a sec to boot shit up. Orale, let's go. I was fishing for an Iggy stream. So I think we're good there. As long as you get to green, I think you're fine for XP attained. Let's find out. Yeah, so I mean it's all about gold credit, right? So we needed 2250, we got 2440. Alright, I mean that's fine. So certain 105, that's a lot better, but that's also a little bit of work there for 105 grand. While Iggy boots up, I'll go check that. Again, 105, essentially 60 to 80 grand a churn in. Let's go check elsewhere. Bye, Sander. Bye, Jade. Sorry. I didn't say goodbye. And we can just check these right here. We don't even have to make anything. The NPC is ready to collect and appraise. Grade 4, these would be anywhere from 90 grand to 350,000. For XP, it's a no-brainer. This would be superior again if you have the mats for this. I likely do. How many rivets? Wrong thing. Here we go. Society quest, restoration. So I just need 2 cobalt and this stuff that I could probably buy off the market board very cheaply, or I have on my alt because it's grade 4 stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm here for the XP. I'm not here for credit on the moon. I'm doing that on my main, not my alt. So that would be something to do there instead for XP, because again, the XP for this would be bonkers. If I get a level 51 set of gear, I'll be able to crank this out. And obviously once I get to 80, the Ishgard restoration only goes to 80. I can then go back to the moon at 81 plus, and I'm sure that'll still be a good means of XP there. Why do I have a quest here? Are you ready to receive the petitioners? Nope. That is unskippable, so I guess I'll save that for later. But yeah, I'll give it. All right, you can go say to Iggy, and again, I'll be back in 3 hours. Hopefully, you'll join us for that, for some more The Last of Us. Go say hi to Iggy. He's playing some Satisfactory. Didn't even finish the. I didn't even go to the cutscene because I can't skip it. Collectibles unlock. I don't think I can do those yet, can I? Collectibles. I can apparently. I don't know what these would go for though. I could do the level 50 ones. I would have to go to an NPC and see what they have for this. I'm assuming it'll be comparable to what we got going on here. We can check real quick before it ticks on over. The NPC for turn-ins is over here. Not quite as good, but that's still really fucking good. That's still more than the moon by far. Yeah, so both of those turn-ins would be better XP wise, and then return to the moon at 81. Custom deliveries unlock. Oh god, yeah, she has those maxed out because of gatherers. My gatherers are level 100. All right, go say to Iggy. We'll see you back here in 3 hours. Bye. Have a good afternoon. Take care of yourselves. Get some food. Get some water. Get some walking in if you can. Stretch it out, and we'll see you back here in 3 hours for more of The Last of Us. Bye, YouTube. I forgot to end YouTube. Let's go.